hit him again, but the earlier they get Zenkais, the earlier they're gonna fall off again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Alrighty, shall we move on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right. So the next concept comes from Azdeek,
Yeah.
and it is Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Okay.
Okay.
We have a fanboy here? Question mark.
Yes. Yes, dude. I need more Vegeta love.
All right. So what's their card intro? Black and white card intro and battle start intro. So their black and white intro will show the silhouette of the Great Ape slowly condensing down into Super Saiyan 4, ultimately revealing the card art of the awakened Saiyan. The battle start intro will have Bulma pull up with the Blood Wave generator, and Vegeta says, "What were you doing? Taking a nap?" And Bulma pops out and says, "You've got some nerve," and then hits him with it. And then we see Golden Uzuru in full effect and fight as him. Just kidding.
They just lose after that.
But he will
Yeah.
grow and shrink down as a Super Saiyan 4 with a sexy smirk on his face.
Oh,
I like that intro.
Dude, that would be like my dream come true right there. Like that, I wanted to write that down and be like, all right, I'm done. Like, I don't care what they do. If I get that intro.
Yeah, next, all the other things are just going to be you saying whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so he's blue and a melee type, so he will be kind of complementing the red blast Vegeta, and you probably want to play him with the purple, I guess.
Yeah, if we do get a strong purple for GT, hopefully. Or even if the current purple Super Saiyan 4 Goku gets a Zenkai or something like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
And he made him blue because I'd much rather see like a new blue GT unit rather than I for sure don't want them to Zenkai Super Baby 2. So I'd like I said, I'd much rather see like a newer blue unit.
Yeah,
We don't
let's
talk
get
about
more
him
blue
getting
Saiyans.
I hope not, man.
Come on, give Region some
I
love. They're not
really
so
hope
great.
not.
All right, so I think the tags are not really anything surprising. GT, Vegeta Family, Saiyan, Super Saiyan 4, Shadow Dragon, Saga. Anything missing?
I hope not.
Yeah. Saiyan Roar. I'm kidding. Wrong game. All right, so the stats fully soul boosted at 14 star. He has 2.6 million HP. So I think we're all pretty close on that one, right? 2.6, 2.7.
Yeah.
295,000 strike attack. Okay, that's
Oh, yeah.
actually even higher than the transformed Frieza from Goresh.
Yeah.
He has
Might not be
168
balanced.
Yeah, 168k strike defense, 250k blast attack, and 165,000 blast defense. Okay, that's gonna be insane damage depending on his kit.
Yeah.
Alright,
And with that high damage, you know, almost 300,000 strike attack, I definitely like to see the slightly lower defenses. Usually with a lot of these units, it's kind of like a trade-off. Like if they're going to be an offensive damage dealer, then they're not going to be super tanky.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously we have outliers where, you know, some of these units get a little bit of everything, but yeah, high strike attack, I like to see that slightly lower defense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I had in mind for this too.
a little bit of a double edge. Can't be too powerful, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Alright, so the Z ability at 6 star gives 30% to GT and Vegeta family strike attack and defense. And at 14 stars, it is 35% and 15% to SSJ4 base health. So I can see a pattern here.
Yeah. I'm trying to pigeonhole this man into GT. I'm not gonna lie.
I actually like that a lot because, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the red one, gets a Zenkai, and it's like, yay, GT gets a buff, whereas in reality, everyone's just running at one Saiyans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or Veggie fam.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with the Super Saiyan 4 base health, do you think that Super Saiyan 4 Goku would be viable with this?
It would help for sure, yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I think it's not super surprising. 35, I think, is even a bit higher than what I gave. I think I gave 32 and 10. You gave 35 and 15. But of course, GT
Yeah.
needs more love than the Guinea Force. It's the worst team. Right?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't know why. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, okay, right. Okay, so Holds a strike and a blast for a melee type. Okay. But health restoration down on the blast and damage up on the strike.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's see what it do. Inflicts the enemy with attribute downgrade plus 10% to blast damage received for 20 timer counts on hit with a strike. The blast is just impact, but it has the health restoration down debuff. The special skill, which is the green card, is Shine Shot. The following effects occur on hit. Immobilizes the enemy, randomly draws a single card, and the next attack by this character will deal a portion of damage inflicted to enemies on standby, which cannot cause them to die.
So it's like an AoE. Yeah, it's
yeah.
like what Frieza does from my concept.
Yeah.
With just one card after this green.
Yep.
So that obviously is a ranged card, right?
Yeah. So it's like that one little part from the Saiyan Saga where he kind of just throws that little ball where it's like like burns them, like that little energy bomb.
Can't say I remember
Okay.
because GT has been a long time, but okay.
Wait, but this is the green card, isn't it?
That's the green
Yeah.
card. So the green card immobilizes the enemy on hit, draws a single card, and the next card that you use will deal AoE damage to everyone.
Oh, the next card. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting, actually.
I mean, he has an ultimate, so, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty spicy.
Alright, so let's have a look at the special move, Final Gallic Cannon. Deals massive impact damage, inflicts all enemies with no switching for 3 timer counts upon activation and blast armor. Okay. I mean,
not too much like crazy stuff right here. I think I had honestly a difficult time trying to like find the moves and stuff like that because I went through and I was like watching his fights in GT and I was like looking up. I was just like, dude, what is Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's moveset? And then everything is just final shine attack.
yeah.
But this is a melee-based blue card, right? Because it has blast armor.
Yeah. So that one was taken from like that one. I just kind of just took this one from the that one scene where he's on the Namek Saga where he kind of just. It's like he punches like through like the gut of like one of the Frieza Force members, and then he like just blasts through them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
It reminds me a little bit of one of the Dokkan LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta attacks where he also does like this endless combo before actually going into his attack, like his beam attack.
Yeah, that's LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta.
Exactly. Alright, and the Ultimate Arts Final Shine attack deals supreme impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation. Plus 50% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 counts. Nullifies enemies to restore health when it reaches 0 effects. When this character attacks for 10 timer counts. Okay,
Oh wow.
that's a long time.
Yeah.
Gain attribute upgrade minus 100 to enemies. Sustain damage cut effects for 3 counts. If there's another attack Super Saiyan 4 battle member. Speak of Pigeonhole, huh?
I like
Yeah.
that. Okay. The one thing I will say is I like the actual implementation of the Super Saiyan 4 tag being useful because right now there's actually no uses for it other than just being specifically used for equipment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And what I kind of like about this is, so for those that don't know, when you nullify endurance and it actually says 10 timer counts right there, what you can do is you can hit him with the ultimate even if it doesn't kill, and then you can just like, you know, let's say you get him down to like tap attack range, you could just go up and tap attack and it should still nullify the endurance with, as long as it's within that 10 timer counts. I believe that's how it works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
technically that counts as an attribute upgrade for yourself. So you have that buff that allows you to nullify endurance for that portion of time.
Right, which I think would be really, really good.
That's really powerful. But then again, we
Oh,
are
yeah.
also speaking about the Super Saiyan 4 team, which in itself is not, you know, the strongest right now. So I think that's
Right.
actually fine.
Yeah.
Because then it's always, the one thing is how you balance the unit itself, but then it's always how you balance it in context of the team that it currently has available and accessible to it, and the current meta around it, I guess.
Yeah. Very true. Yeah, GT, and especially if you're talking specifically the Super Saiyan 4 team, they need the love for sure.
Yep, I agree. Alright, so let's have a look at the main ability. It's about to get intense, Kakarot. Draw the Ultimate Arts card, Final Shine attack, and a special skill card. So he draws 2 cards. Basically, you're setting him up for the nuke. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I like that.
Because the way you can play this is you can even swap into him because he also restores ki by 70. So you swap into him, pop the main. If you just use the blast card, just shoot out the green card right away, and then you can just nuke your opponent pretty much, right?
Exactly.
Wow, that's really cool. I like that. And he also restores HP by 20% and gets 20% to damage inflicted as well. So it makes sense to use the main ability. Well, usually makes sense to use the ultimate card before you swap out and lose it.
Yeah.
And I think Azdeek, you mentioned this the other day. Doesn't I think almost every Super Saiyan 4 member heals health with their main ability. So it's kind of cool to keep this trend going with these Super Saiyan 4s.
Yeah, exactly. I think the only one that's a little bit weird is I guess the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He doesn't heal on his main, but he just heals. The purple one, he just heals like just by entering the field, and then the full power one, he just heals as long as the ultimate hits, right?
Yeah, which is a bit more tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
70 key, huh? That reminds me of Zenkai Blue Trunks.
Exactly. That's exactly what I got it from. That's balanced.
Yeah, dude, I love getting 70 key for no reason at all. It's great.
Right? You need it for the green card.
That's true, you do.
Because what he didn't tell us, the green card costs 50. Alright, so the first unique is he strong enough to take on 2 Super Saiyan 4s? Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Plus 30% to damage inflicted, cannot be stacked. Increases card draw speed by 1 level for 15 counts. Additional -5 to own strike arts cost for 15 timer counts if there is a Super Saiyan 4 battle member other than this character in the party.
Yes, I basically kind of like took this a little bit from Ultra Goku, kind of especially with that last part. And then I just wanted to make sure to give him that card draw speed for sure, because I feel like that, like how we basically already said, that's kind of like a necessity for like these modern day units, right? Is that card draw speed?
Yeah, absolutely.
I also feel like card draw speed is kind of Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's gimmick, because most units, or most characters in the game, they have like a certain thing that kind of is like a theme, and every new character kind of gets one or another variant of that too. And I feel like for Vegeta, this could be the card draw speed.
Yeah, and I
definitely.
like that you gave him 30% damage inflicted and not like 90% because of his high stats already. So
Yeah.
Imagine that strike attack with 90%.
stop.
Alrighty,
If it was transforming, I would understand, but
Alright, the second unique. I could never allow my reason to be overpowered by the primal mind. Plus 20% to damage inflict, cannot be cancelled, evades enemies' attack and counters with tremendous power if a cover change is performed against their special move attack. So it's basically if you counter a blue card, you do like Bojack? No. What does counters with tremendous power mean? Explain. I don't know.
So basically, it like in Dokkan, like they have the Super Saiyan 4s, like the Goku, and like them. Whenever they have a chance, this wouldn't be like a chance thing, but in Dokkan they have a chance to go ahead, if they get hit by a super attack, they can go ahead and counter it with their own super attack. And so he would just go ahead and he would hop in there, and if you bring him in on a blue card while your enemy is using a blue card, he's just gonna come in here and he's just gonna hit you with the Gala gun real quick.
So yeah, because I was like, wait, that sounds like Dokkan, but
yeah, so you would never be able to combo into a blue card against him, right?
Yeah,
or against the whole team too, I guess, because as long as he's not switched in,
yeah, or
then you can switch him in, right?
Yeah, he just switched out, then but I mean, especially since those blue card animations usually take long enough to load for you to react, even if they're right in front of you.
I assume this would be a summonable character.
Yeah, definitely would be a
especially because of the last line in here. So the other effect that he does is applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. If there's a member who is GT and Goku, restores ki by 40 and makes the enemy forfeit. Win.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the key restoration. That's good.
Yeah. I feel like a majority of the Super Saiyan 4s, they restore ki too as well, right? Like Vegeta does it, the red one. Even the green Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he does it as long as there's Saiyan battle members, right? Something like that.
The key restoration is very important when the enemy's forfeiting too.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, you need to see that your ki is at 100. Just makes it so much sweeter.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so the Ultra ability is 15% damage inflicted per GT battle member when battle starts. Cannot be cancelled. Additional 15% damage inflicted per GT support member. So you get... Wow. Okay. So 15
that
times
might be a little
6.
bit... I probably did not put enough time into that.
90%,
that
yeah?
Yeah.
So I think Goresh, you said you were happy that he didn't give him like 90% damage inflicted.
Yeah, this is actually 90%.
Yeah, so I might have to dial back down a little bit on the ultra ability. So
I definitely like it being specified to GT though.
No, make
Yeah.
it make it 14 and we're good.
yeah, that'll balance it out.
All right, so Azdeek, tell us, why did you make him the way you made him?
All right, so basically just like what I put right here. I basically wanted him to get shafted on every other team besides GT, kind of just like forcing you to run him. Like I said before, I wanted to pigeonhole him on GT, especially with other Super Saiyan 4 members. And so, once you do, he's just going to absolutely be busted for sure. Again, I definitely made this guy like a summonable character rather than a free-to-play character. And then in terms of like meta and stuff like that, I basically said he'll be the best offensive option for GT. Seeing how I was a little disappointed with the Super Saiyan 4 LF Goku, C Tier 2. And although he may be a little restrictive if he's paired up with a GT team with other Super Saiyan 4s, it will definitely be a massacre. His best friend will probably be himself in the form of Zenkai Super Saiyan Red Vegeta. And that's kind of like why I kind of like gave him that with his strike cards. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's basically like Vegeta's blast cards, but inverted.
Right.
So he's basically giving more blast damage to the Vegeta whenever he does, or like the debuffs and stuff like that. So I feel like they just mesh well, really together at least.
The only thing that would have made him his even better friend was if you had made that Vegeta red.
Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, he already has super high stats, and I mean, what would his rates be on a banner?
I don't know. For Legends, I don't know. I have no clue. Probably just abysmal. Like, it would just be awful. Like, I could tell you guys right now, as a free-to-play player, I probably wouldn't even be able to pull this guy, and I made him.
I do hope since they do start incorporating summonable ultra units, I just hope that the soul boosting has nothing to do with rare metals. Like, I understand if it's a free-to-play one, and yeah, you gotta grind up the rare metals, blah, blah, blah. But, whenever they do actually put them in banners for people to summon, I feel like you should just be able to soul boost it regularly.
There's no way they would make you go through that process if they're summonable. It's like
not.
an LF character, right? You don't have to do anything special for them, so I look at it the same way.
Yeah.
I agree.
But yeah, overall, I think this is a pretty cool unit, Azdeek, for sure.
Thank you, dude.
I think the potential that I see in this unit, in terms of a creative standpoint, like the countering blue cards, I think is really interesting. It's very, very powerful, but if they balance the unit correctly, like that could be an actual ability or a mechanic that they actually use in the game.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
I would love to see that.
definitely a first. All right, we have one more kid. Who might it be? Big surprise.